The traditional CMO role is dying. And you know what? It's their own fault. I'm William Flays, and welcome to this week's MarTech Insights. In just the last 2 years, CMO tenure has plummeted to only 40 months, the shortest of any C-suite position. And according to Forrester, nearly 50% of Fortune 100 companies now have a chief growth officer or chief experience officer instead of a traditional CMO. That's not a coincidence. Today, I'm going to tell you why CMOs are becoming endangered, how they surrendered control of digital transformation, and what marketing leaders must do to stay relevant in this rapidly evolving landscape. Let's start with the hard truth. Chief growth officers and chief experience officers are taking over because they're solving problems CMOs have failed to address. According to Gartner, CMO tenure dropped to just 40 months in 2023, the shortest of all C-suite roles. Why? The traditional CMO are still focused on campaigns, brand, and creative. Meanwhile, CGOs and CXOs are focused on what really matters to the business: sustainable growth, revenue impact, and customer-centric transformation. A recent McKinsey study found that companies with CGOs reported 18% higher revenue growth compared to those with traditional marketing leadership structures. Why such a dramatic difference? Because CGOs build their entire strategy around measurable business outcomes. They integrate marketing, sales, and customer success data to identify exactly which investments drive growth. They don't just create pretty campaigns, they engineer revenue engines. They're not just creating awareness, they're driving conversions, reducing churn, and optimizing customer lifetime value across every touch point. CEOs aren't replacing CMOs out of spite. They're replacing CMOs who can't demonstrate how marketing investments translate to business growth. Now let's talk about how CMOs surrendered control of digital transformation, often handing it directly to CTOs, CIOs, and now AI officers. According to Deloitte, only 34% of CMOs lead digital transformation initiatives in their organizations. That's a massive failure. In the 2010s, it was social media, and many CMOs embraced it. 2015 through 2020, it was data and analytics, and many CMOs delegated it. Since 2020, it is AI and automation, and most CMOs sidelined it. Too many CMOs view technology as someone else's job. They focused on the creative side while delegating the technical stuff to others. Here's what happened. As digital became central to every customer interaction, CMOs who couldn't speak the language of data, technology, and transformation found themselves marginalized. I've seen this firsthand. At a global healthcare company I worked with, the CMO was completely sidelined during a massive digital transformation. Why? Because they couldn't articulate how marketing technology supported business objectives. The CTO took control and marketing became an afterthought. Another perfect example. A major retail brand I consulted with had their CMO fight against a customer data platform implementation because they didn't understand its value. The result? Their competitors gained a 9-month advantage in personalization capabilities, and the CMO was replaced by a chief customer officer within a year. Digital transformation isn't a technical challenge, it's a business imperative. And when CMOs fail to lead it, they're writing their own pink slips. So what must marketing leaders do to stay relevant? Let me give you 3 non-negotiable imperatives. First, reclaim your role as the ultimate voice of the customer. According to PwC, 73% of consumers point to customer experience as a decisive factor in purchasing decisions. Experience is the new battlefield, and marketing leaders must own the entire customer journey, not just awareness and acquisition. Second, take control of your marketing technology stack. Stop delegating this to IT. According to Salesforce, companies with CMOs who directly manage their MarTech investments see 27% higher ROI on those technologies. And here's my most controversial advice: lean into AI for agility and analytics, not content creation. Too many marketing leaders are fascinated with generative AI for making pretty pictures and writing copy. That's short-sighted. The real power of AI is in predictive analytics, customer segmentation, and decision support. These capabilities help you move at the speed of your customer and deliver personalized experiences at scale. Let me give you a concrete example. A financial services company I worked with shifted their AI focus from content generation to predictive churn analysis. The result? They identified at-risk customers 60 days earlier than before, implemented targeted retention campaigns, and reduced churn by 23%, translating to $14 million in preserved annual revenue. That's the kind of AI application that gets boardroom attention, not an AI-generated social post. Finally, tie everything you do to revenue impact. McKinsey reports that 83% of CEOs expect CMOs to be growth drivers, not just brand stewards. If you can't explain how your marketing initiatives drive business outcomes in financial terms, you're already irrelevant. The CMO role isn't dead yet, but it's on life support. The choice is simple: evolve or be replaced. The future belongs to marketing leaders who combine creative vision with technological fluency and business acumen. Looking ahead, I predict that by 2028, we'll see a complete transformation of the marketing leadership landscape. The traditional CMO title will likely exist in less than 30% of Fortune 500 companies, replaced by a new breed of hybrid executives who seamlessly blend marketing creativity with revenue science and technological innovation. Those who succeed will be strategic growth drivers. Those who don't will be replaced by CGOs, CXOs, and AI systems that can deliver what they couldn't. What do you think? Is the traditional CMO role worth saving, or is it time for something new? Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you found this valuable, subscribe to my channel for more insights on how marketing leaders can drive digital transformation and business growth. Until next time, I'm William Flays. Thanks for watching.